Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to have a play with some of these digitals that I have. I'm trying to use up quite a few pieces of, digitals that I have. And what I have here, I believe most of these, if not all of these, are digitals from Tina, Shabby Dabby Doodah. And these are papers that I've had, these digitals, for quite a while, so I just want to use them up. And I have some card stock here that I want to use with it. So I'm not sure if, I think what I'm going to do is just glue these on here and then decorate. And because I have a couple of journals that are in the making, and what I need to do now is get some ephemera for them. So let me just start with this top paper I have, and I'll put these off to the side. And I think I'm giving myself a lot of credit thinking I'm going to get through all these papers, because I'm probably not, going to be able to do that. And I've had these for a while, so for a few months. So these are old papers from Tina. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to glue this paper onto here. And the reason I want to go on this side is because I love this frame and I want to do something with the frame. So let me get my glue stick going here, and I think what I'm going to do is I want to get, if I have something over here to use as a glue paper. So actually what I'm going to do is get one of my books here that I'm going to use for glue. This is an old book. So this is what I'm going to use to do my gluing on. All right, so let me glue this. And this is early evening crafting for me. It's probably, I'm not even sure if it's around 6. Let me see, it's 6:30-ish. I love to make my videos during the day, but I had a lot going on, so I wasn't able to do it during the day. So let's see if I can, the best way. Okay, let's see how I did. So far it looks pretty good. Okay, look at that, got this on pretty good. So let me just make sure these corners are stuck down. And then I'll trim this. So we're in between Christmas and New Year's right now. I'm not sure when this video will go up. Probably in a couple days, because like I have mentioned in the past, I do film ahead. So I have a couple of videos that are going to be going up before this one. Okay, let me get this off to the side. Okay, this is a pretty big card, because let's see, these papers are 4.5 by 6.5. Okay, so this is a frame here, so I want to do something in the frame. I think I do have a frame over here from one of my other projects. one side is multicolor and the other is red. So let's see if because that's blue on there. I love putting some pieces of ephemera hanging over. I thought I had a blue bird. I know I brought a lot of my birds out here. Here's a blue one. How pretty is that? Or I can even keep it in the same family with the butterflies. I don't know. I think I'm liking the bird. Let's see. I do have another. I do have another red bird. But you know what? Oh, here's the oh no, that's a shoe. That's not a bird. Okay. Let me use the darker blue. And here's a bluebird. Oh, that's pretty. I think I'm liking this. Put the flower there, put the bird more in here so that the frame is not really empty. I like this. I like it better than had I just had this by itself. I think this homemade frame does so much more. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. And then let's see if I do have I'm thinking right now whether I should round the corners. I just like corners rounded, and maybe put some blue sari silk on top, or just kind of leave it because I don't know how we're going to use it. Let me get this. Let me get some glue on here. I probably should be using the wet glue on this frame because this is a thicker paper that it's on. Nice. And I probably should be using fabric glue for this. And I haven't used my fabric glue. This is the first time I'm crafting today. So the glue is probably gonna be, oh no, I just banged it all down. Okay, so there we go with that. Oh, that bird looks pretty there. And most of my ephemera is all inked. I had done some fuzzy cutting, excuse me, a few days ago, and I also inked a lot of it. Oh, doesn't that bird look pretty? Okay, so let me round these corners. This would make a great journaling card. So what I could do is bring in the blue I could make a tag for the top, but I don't know whether I should or not. I think I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to staple a tag on top with sari silk and have it be used as a tuck spot because it is on the large side. Okay, so I'm going to leave it because I don't know how I'm going to use it. And I'm going to put that off to the side. But I better move it because I don't want to leave it too close to you-know-who. Okay, so let me bring in, how about if we bring in this? This is kind of a neutral piece here. And I will bring in some, well, first of all, I probably should put it on the card. So I'm going to use this card here. Oh, this is going to be pretty. So let me get this glued. Yeah, so we're a couple days away from New Year's Eve, and we don't have any big plans. We usually stay home on New Year's Eve. It's been a while since well, the last few years since we've went out on New Year's Eve. And we already saw all our family between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and everybody is kind of staying put now for New Year's Eve. So it looks like I may be crafting. I may be crafting on New Year's Eve. We'll just see. To tell the truth, I really wouldn't mind doing that. Bring in the New Year crafting. I can't think of anything better. Okay. Move this off to the side. Now the back of this can absolutely be used for writing, but I may cover it with coffee dyed paper or something, even just putting, like ripping a piece of paper. I love that look. Coffee dyed paper, just ripping it and putting it on the back. I'm wondering if I should cut this one down because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. If I cut it down, it would be 3. I just don't know whether I want to cut it down. I do like this paper. You know, I'm going to cut it down because it is kind of big. Actually, I can cut it maybe to 4 and use the other as a short little belly band, or just like a little I'm going to use this as a, I don't know, just like I'm going to use them both as like journaling cards or something. So let me get some music paper on here. Okay. I love how this paper here is so discolored on the side. So let's see how I can I'll tear it this way so I have more to use. This paper was not coffee dyed. And I just brought my ink over here. This is ground espresso that I'm using, and I just brought it back to life a little bit. I added some water to it. When it starts to get light, then I'll add water to it to bring the color back up. Okay, let's see what I can do with this one here. I have quite a few different pieces here. Let me just bring some things out here. And this here I can round the corners and then use it with, if I stay with the blue, I can absolutely put the blue sari silk on here. Oh, here's a let's see, I have some floral pieces. Okay, that looks better. Or maybe, or is that too much on the pink? Yeah, I think I like this here. And I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to dawdle and second guess myself. Let me make sure that this is glue stick. I just want to make sure this is not too gluey. We've had drizzly rain for the last, I'm going to say the last 4 or 5 days. It's not too terribly cold where I am. It's like 40, between 30 and 40 degrees, and it's just very, very drizzly, almost like a cold fall day. I'm really liking this on here, and then put the flower pieces on there. Okay, so far so good. Oops. Okay, make sure I put these flowers on. And then I'm thinking I may want something over here. Oh, I have a little butterfly here. I wonder if I should. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay. Isn't it so nice when you're crafting and everything just runs smoothly? Okay, so let's put the butterfly over here. And then I'm going to round these corners what colors? Oh, this is blue also, this paper. And then I have the other one to do. I'll do something with this. I have to make clusters because I love to decorate. I love to decorate smaller pieces like this with the cluster right in the middle. I think that looks so pretty. I'm really not gonna ink the back because I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it this way or put coffee stain paper or something behind here. And if I do that, I'm gonna have to re-ink it. So I'm just going to leave it this way, and I will get some Sari Silk on here. I have my Sari Silk hanging right here. So I just want to cut a strip of it off. Look how pretty that looks. And I just want to staple it on here. Oops. My fingers get in the way when I'm trying to hold the side of it down. Okay, let's see. No, I don't know, I like the way that's. Let me see if I can. Fold it down. Okay. Let's see. So I did the crisscross, used two of them, I crisscross them, and I'm going to tighten the staple down. I don't know why maybe I'm just not strong enough. I'm just going to cut these little, because they're a little too long. Because I had that with the crocodile and my stapler. They don't seem to, tighten. Okay, this is pretty. So I'm going to put this one with that one. And this is going to be a smaller journaling card, most likely. And let's do a book page on this one. I already have a piece of it torn out. Okay, this is upside down. We don't want that upside down. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use my glue book here and ink this dictionary page up. Maybe we should go on this side, although it'll be upside down. I already inked it this way, so we're going to put it on that way. This glue stick is just about empty. But I have another one sitting right next to me. Okay, so what should we do with this one here? Let's see, I have Oh, this may be too big. It's covering up. I have other pieces of ephemera here. Let's see. Everything seems to be pink that I have here. Let me get, oh, I have these. This is, just going to snip this off here. Okay, I'm going to glue this down, and let me ink it first. I think this is looking nice here. I have a little more glue left on here, so okay. And what can I put on here? I have quite a few things here. I have a butterfly I can put on here, which is quite cute. That is cute. To stay in the same color family, I have an umbrella, but this is kind of random. Okay, let's see. I have a gold chair. I don't know. I don't know if I like that chair there. I do like it. I think it looks nice there. And there's blue on the bottom. I wonder if I have a blue number. I think I'm liking that chair there. Let me see. I have my little container here. I do have this here blue. I also have this blue label, which I am liking. I usually don't cut out all my ephemera because it's harder to keep everything organized when you have all these little pieces cut. So I kind of, especially when they're little like this, I usually keep them all together and then cut them out as I need them. So if I put the chair on there and I put this blue label here, I think that's looking nice. And I'm just gonna go for it. Believe it or not, I've had this chair cut out for quite a while now, and I'm finally using it. And it probably doesn't make sense being on here, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, look at I have to, there's a big glop of glue from the glue stick that went behind, that was stuck on there on the label. But I got that off. And I'm thinking maybe I will put lace on this one. Let me cut a strip of my lace off there. Okay, I'm going to put the lace on here, and I'm just going to use this glue because it's here and it's open. I'm covering up half of my label, but that's okay. It's not completely glued over it because it's only glued on the closer to the top, so this is all open. Now I could leave it just like this, or oh my gosh, my scissors, I really need to clean them. Or I can put some blue bling on here. And since I have it here, I think I'm going to stick it right on that corner, and I'm going to do the 3. I can't even see if this glue is coming out. Oh, that's pretty. This actually looks like a rug underneath the chair, underneath the leg of the chair. Okay, so we're going to put, oh, let me just round these corners. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm just going to round them. And then ink this. Ink a little bit of the lace. Very pretty. Okay, so let's see what we can do now with this one. I have another blue one, and why don't we do all music paper on this one? Let me get a whole sheet of music. Okay. We need glue here first. Okay, this is finished. I go through so many glue sticks. I probably should get the bigger ones, but I usually get the quantity pack of the Scotch, And I think you get like maybe 18 or 20 of them in there. And they work pretty good. Okay, so let me get this down here. Let me just that off. Okay, so this is vintage music paper. Okay. The only thing I notice, like my crafting during the day compared to my crafting that I do in the early evening, is I'm a little more chatty during the day than I am in the evening. But I think that goes for everybody, you know? Okay. So here we go with this music paper. Let's get some book page on here, and I'm going to use this book page because this is vintage paper too, and it's you know, like the coloring on here is just really very pretty. So I'm going to take this off, and it's ripping so nicely. Okay, so I'm going to ink this. Okay, and something else I started doing is playing around with the distressed inks, and I'm watching other videos because I thought I had it down pat, you know, but I really didn't. When the videos that I watch and what they do, it looks so easy, but when I try to do it, it doesn't come out, you know, looking like what they do, what the other crafters are doing. And I've watched so many different videos. But you know, you just have to keep at it and keep playing with it, you know. Okay, so oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to bring in these here. I'm going to bring in these floral pieces. Which ones? Where do they look the best? I can bring in these five. This is really big, this here. This is that. I wonder if I should cut it down in half, because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. I can cut this. I mean, I don't mind it being big, but I think I'm going to cut this in half. And maybe put, oh, this may be too tall, so I'm gonna go sideways. That's okay if I go sideways. This one here is smaller. That can go this way. And then maybe let's see what I can do with this. Maybe bring in some butterflies. Where are the butterflies? This butterfly would go pretty with this one here. Oh, here's a like a greeny blue butterfly. Huge compared to the flower. Oh, that's better. Much, much better. Let's see if I have a label. I do have a blue label. Well, first, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put the flower on there. Oops. Okay. Let's get this down here. And first let me cover this. And let me okay. Now I wonder if I put this red one down. If I put the red one down, or if I just look for something that's a little bit, oh, I have these numbers here also. All these colors are so neutral, and I think it's the papers I brought. I have all these. Oh my goodness. See, now I have so much here, and now I'm going to be like, which one do I want to use? I have to look for, I think, okay, let's see. What about this? I can't read this, so I don't know. But it's red, and I do want to bring some. Okay, let's see. See, that goes to show you, you're not done until you're done, right? You're not finished until you're finished. The first couple of cards here went really good, didn't they? And now it's like, I don't want to say it's like Struggleville, but where's my, my little scissors. Oh, here they are, my cracker scissors. I want to try and make this because this is like an arrow. No, I probably should have just left it the way it was. All right. I'm just going to ink this up a little bit and ink this up a little bit and see how I can use it. No, I had the little butterfly. Okay. Where's that little red one? Here's the little red one. I think I may want to use this one. I just want to bring a little something different than just the blue on this one. Okay. Keep these. There's nothing wrong with putting 2 labels down and then the butterfly. And maybe I could bring in some washi tape. Let's see if I have any. I have this red check, but I don't know if it'll. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put that little splash of color in here. Okay. And then we'll get the butterfly. Go this way. Oops. Okay, I should probably ink. It looks better right away when the ink gets on here. Okay. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of this washi tape on here. Or maybe put some on the bottom over here and over here. Or maybe just on the bottom. Let's see. And I will what color? I'm just trying to look at my sari silk that I have here. We'll look at this. This is red on here, but on here it almost looks pink. I wonder if, all right, I'm going to put this, I have my Sari silk here, and I'm going to grab a snippet. Okay. Let me tighten this up, and then we'll bring out everything that we did. Okay, I like the way that turned out. Okay, let me close this up and put these pieces of ephemera out of the way. And I'll clean this mess up in a little bit. So I didn't get through too many. You know, the first couple, I only did 4. My goodness, I thought I did more than 4, at least 5. But you know, sometimes that's how it goes. And I'm happy to get these finished. And I don't know which is my favorite. I think this is my least favorite. So it's between these 3. I really like the chair one. I love this one, and I do like the bird. The only thing I don't like about this is it's so huge, but that's okay because inside the journals, what I like to do is behind the front cover and the back cover, I like to put a big envelope and then have a nice size journaling card behind there. And this would be perfect for it, especially at the end of the journal when you make a really big, or sometimes I do that, I make a, quite a large envelope, and then this card will be the end of the journaling in there. So that's what I usually do, or I've done it in quite a few journals. So thank you so much for joining me. You have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.